We
flew on the 31st of July.
Yep, 31st
On
to
a
July.
Wednesday.
Flew down to Florida. Had to hop off our plane and get onto a smaller plane and
Yeah, we
flew in Anguilla. And then
we had an early flight, 6 in the morning flight from DC to Miami, right? Oh yeah, 6 in the morning, DC to Miami. I seen one of my high school classmates at the DC airport and shit. She was going to Orlando. I actually made her some shirts. Tiffany made her some shirts for her and her daughter going down there. So I was kind of cool bumping into them. They was going to Orlando to Disney World. We was going to Anguilla, so I wanted to greet her. Boom.
Yeah.
6 in the morning flight from DC to Miami, and then we had the 10 in the morning flight, right? 10:30 from Miami to Anguilla.
We left.
But it was some type of delay or something, right?
No.
What happened?
It wasn't a
I
delay.
thought something happened. We got to Anguilla a little late or some shit.
Well, when we were on the plane, it was still, they had thunderclouds over the airport. So the pilot said he couldn't see clear enough to land. So we were just circling.
Because as you told me, we was going during hurricane season.
Yeah.
So this is like the low season that people, this ain't even the peak season that people go. Kind of, threw me off a little bit. I'm thinking Caribbean, I'm thinking summertime. But the summertime, people typically go
during like December, January.
To March,
and,
right?
Yeah.
March, April, shit like that.
December and February and March, they said, is there, in January too, but mainly December, February, and March, even all the way up to May, they said it's like their busiest season and everything like that. They said if you come down in December, one of those months, it was like, like the prices that we paid, it's like 3-4 times as much.
Yeah, man, crazy. The dude told us them prices. I was like, Jesus Christ. When people buying them, people got the money.
Yeah.
We gonna have the money.
Yeah, we are.
We working on
But we ain't gonna go back there. So anyways,
we experienced.
Yeah.
No, we ain't going back.
Yeah, we not.
Not because it's bad, but
Just because
the world is a big world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to go everywhere, so you can't be doubling back unless we got a reason to. It got to be like a special reason.
So, but we circling around in the plane because we can't land. I hate flying. Absolutely hate flying. Mixed with the fact that Wes had me watch like 3-4 movies with people crashing in planes. I don't like that stuff. We in that plane, we flying around.
Because first of all, it's a smaller plane.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big. We took the big regular plane down to Miami. And then when we transferred from Miami to the plane to take us to Anguilla, it was about half the size, would you say? Maybe a little more than half the size. But it wasn't the big planes got 3 row seats. A, B, C, D, E, F. You know what I'm saying? These joints had 2 row seats. A, B, aisle, C, D. So, they tell you it was a little smaller. It was a smaller plane.
And so we're up there flying around, and then at one point, it just felt like we stopped. It was dropping. That messed me up. If it wasn't for the fact that I trust God and I know that He was gonna get me there safely, I probably would have been freaking out. I was freaking out internally.
Yeah, we flying around. The jump flying around when it was supposed to. We ain't land when we supposed to because the weather was bad. Jump was circling. If I guess it flew past the airstrip because the weather was bad, they couldn't see clearly. Circled the island probably about twice, and I kind of knew something was going on because I'm like, we should have landed by now. I mean, I don't know where the fuck we at, but I knew.
And then at one point, we just started going back up.
Yeah, we was like, looked like we was about to land. Then the plane started going by. That's what alerted me to. I'm like, sorry, something ain't right. The plane looked like it was descending. But then it started elevating, going up. I said, in my head, I kind of had the idea. I'm like, the weather probably ain't ideal for them to land. And then they eventually said something over the intercom to let us know, like, the weather not good, so we circling the island. We waiting for it to be clearer. Look like it's clearing up. So that was a little intense a little bit. But, you know, they eventually got it together.
Yeah.
So we landed a little later
Just
than we
slightly.
intended, you know. It's like a 3-hour trip from
1:30
Miami.
versus 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it was like a 3-hour flight from Miami to Anguilla.
Yeah.
3-hour flight.
So, but when we landed, it was raining, unfortunately. But it was, according to the weather, it was supposed to rain for like the first 2 days that we were there. But we get off, we gotta walk outside and all around to get to the damn, inside the airport.
Oh, tell them about the airport. The airport was like a rinky-dink airport. That landing strip,
Airport,
the way we landed, it looked like we landed on a fucking farm. That shit looked crazy.
it looked like, I'm sure y'all have seen this. You know how like when you ride around in Maryland, you might see like one of those small little airstrips off to the side with a bunch of planes that got grass growing up around their feet and stuff.
They might do training.
Yeah.
they
Or
might-
you're not even sure if it's open. You're not even sure if it's like you sitting there looking like, what plane lands here? That's how that dang old airstrip was looking. They had this small little building we had to go in, and it was just,
Because they're
they're
according
in
to
the
them,
process of building a new
they
one.
kind of just flying into Anguilla is sort of like a newer thing.
Yeah.
Most people, if you go to Anguilla, the way they used to do it, you fly into St. Martin
And then catch the ferry.
and then catch a ferry.
or boat. Or,
20 minutes. It's
Yeah.
like a 20-minute, probably max 30-minute ferry boat ride from St. Martin to Anguilla. So this airport they building, they got is this little rinky-dink sort of new
Because
shit, and they building a newer one. Though.
Even them getting flights in every day is new. They used to only get flights, I think it was like Tuesdays and Thursdays or something like that. It was something like that, where it was like twice a week. It's the only time they had planes coming in and leaving. Anguilla. So, but we got in, and the airport was very tiny and just a little uncomfortable. But the good thing is that as soon as we stepped outside, after we got our bags and everything, we stepped outside. That's the other bottle he got.
I got this. She bought that for me for my birthday. So we got 2 bottles for my birthday. She bought this for me. I bought the other one I just drank. So I'm gonna sip on this a little bit.
So the good thing is that when we got outside, they had like a little person posted up from Four Seasons, just waiting to get everybody set up. Like we had already paid.
Yeah, we
for
prepaid for the arrangement to get
transportation.
picked up from the airport to go to the resort.
So there was somebody there from the resort. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I got your name right here. First she just said she ain't see our name, but she found it. And she directed us to a driver that was going to take us. Now, I'm going to say this. We paid $150? I'm going to say $150.
Because they had different options. They had 3 options that you could have picked from to get picked up. They had like the first option was like an Escalade or some shit like that. That was like the most expensive one. It was like a SUV, something like an Escalade. The second one was like more of a
Like a town
car, a
And
private town car.
And then they had like a van.
A van,
That
like
you
more of
just ride with
a
anybody.
yeah.
So we got like the little town car.
Yeah, we're like, we're gonna do the town car, spend a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? About $100-something.
$150.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. You know, we're going to Anguilla. We're gonna get there in style. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't quite style. Obviously, this is his personal vehicle that he be riding around in. And I guess I don't know. See, other times we've gotten a ride, it's their vehicle. Like it's like like it's the hotel's vehicle and it's nice. This time it was not. So I was a little disappointed. I'm sitting here looking like,
Man, this town car was raggedy as shit. Like if I'd have knew, I would have picked the van. You know what I'm saying? Because we rode. That was the most raggedy vehicle we rode in the whole time.
the vehicle that we got back to the airport, I feel like was the most raggedy.
Back to the airport.
Yeah, we were leaving.
The van
Yeah,
with the
that
guy.
Mexican driver. I feel like
Man,
that
I
was
think definitely. I think the town car was more raggedy than that. You know, the seats was, the leather was cracking.
it was just
That Joan
it
look.
made me think of like
I can't believe we paid $150 for that.
exactly. It just made me feel like okay, like he be going grocery shopping in us. He be giving his family rides to church in us.
Man, he bought that jump from the auction. Just like and it looked like they had it for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah,
In fact, that John was raggedy as shit.
So that was a little disappointing. But then when we got to when we pulled up to the hotel,
I'm gonna tell you that the first impression
was bad.
Was throwing me. I'm like, damn. We get off the plane. First of all, we had to circle the island, the land. We get off the plane. It's raining. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the weather app leading up to this vacation. Every day I'm checking. All I see is windy icons, rain icons for the whole week we supposed to be there. So imagine when we land there, I'm like, is this how it's gonna be every fucking day we here? We still gonna make it work because that's what we do. Because as long as I got her, I know it's gonna be a good time. That's how I feel. Period. But I'm like, man, I would like a little help from the environment, Mother Nature. Then we go out there. The airport was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Going through customs was crazy. That shit was raggedy. We get out there. The Four Seasons person waiting for everybody that's going to the Four Seasons resort. She had to look on the list twice to find our name.
Then she put us in this little busted ass.
Then she like, okay, y'all ain't doing the van. Y'all got the specialty car. This nigga pull up in his Lincoln Tower. That joint was raggedy as shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking we're gonna get in the joint. It's gonna have champagne. The seats gonna be. I'm like, this the Four Seasons here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all got a reputation to maintain and uphold. You might need to write them about that. I think you should write them. You a writer. You know what I'm saying? You write people about shit. Okay, but yeah, so as us going to the resort, I'm already like, this is not looking up as of right now. Then you ride through the island, because the dude like it's about a 15, 20-minute ride. Didn't he say that to the island?
Yeah, 15 minutes is what he said.
Yeah, so I'm riding through, I'm like, man, this shit look out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but I'm positive.
But that's how all those, well, I won't say all because I haven't been to all, but that's how those Caribbean islands be looking. I mean, we went to St. Martin. St. Martin wasn't looking all that nice either.
One side wasn't looking nice. The other side looked a lot better than Anguilla.
But the other side, yeah.
The Dutch side looked better than Anguilla.
Yeah, but the French side didn't.
No, it didn't.
The French side was fucked up.
But if I'd have been to the Caribbean before, then I would have understood it. Yeah. I'd have been like, oh, I ain't worried about this shit. But personally, I was like, and you know what I'm saying? The resort, I'm like, man, how is this resort going to look?
Now, I knew that the resort was going to be nice.
Yeah, you said that. I was a little, I didn't know. Because one thing about Instagram, this is what I recommend. If you're going anywhere, go to Instagram, look in the search bar, and type in wherever you're going. And you'll see all the people that been there and post pictures from. That's what I do. That's how I get a good idea, a good glimpse into what the place is going to look like. But the people that went to the Four Seasons Anguilla, which like a lot of places, people don't take, like you said, people take pictures of themselves there. I want people to take pictures and videos of the place. You know what I'm saying? Or take a picture of themselves with a lot of the scenery in the background. People just take a picture like if somebody took a shot of us right now, boom, and then we had Four Seasons Osaka in Japan. And all you see is us. We there, but you don't even get to see what the fuck the shit look like. Yeah. I was getting a lot of that from the people that been to the Four Seasons Anguilla on Instagram. It was people taking pictures of themselves there, but you never really got a good look at what the property looked like. You know what I'm saying? So I did not really know exactly what the property was going to look like. I knew what the building and all that looked like from the book, but I didn't really see the in and outs of it.
Yeah. I knew that the resort, the island itself was not a true representation of what the resort was going to look like. So when we pulled up, we turned down that little Four Seasons street. First off, we had to drive on the opposite side of the street. That's how they drive over there.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a good.
So when we were riding to the hotel, every once in a while, I was having like little thinking that we was about to crash into a car because I temporarily forgot that we supposed to be on the other side of the street.
Because they got one main road.
Yeah.
And I felt like them motherfuckers was always towing the line a lot. A lot of people was in the other line halfway
down the middle.
Yeah.
And then they see you, and then they get close, and then I'm like, well, let me get back over on my side. Yeah. Or they be circling around people who driving too slow.
Yeah. The whole island got one main road to get to one end of the island to the other. One main road which is one lane each.
Yeah.
One lane going that way, the other lane going that way.
Yeah. So we pull up and we turn down into the actual resort of the Four Seasons.
Oh, real quick, dude. The nigga talking about, because there's another resort there that's a big 5-star down, whatever you call it, called Aurora. That's another big time resort out there. The nigga talking about, it's a resort called Aurora, Four Seasons right next to it. So when we driving and then we see Aurora, he's like, yeah, this is Aurora. I'm like, okay, Four Seasons next to it. I don't think it's literally next to it. Man, that's only like 10 more minutes down the goddamn road. Like, this joint ain't next to the Aurora, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And every time we rolled past the Aurora, I got mad thinking about that nigga talking about it's right next to it. I'm like, this is not next to it, but yeah, we turned into the resort, the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
And that shit.
It was beautiful.
It was like paradise. It was a different world from what the fuck we rode through.
Everything,
yeah, palm trees. Mm-hmm. It was like the sun came out when we turned onto the Four Seasons. It was a different world from the rest of Anguilla when you turn on the resort.
It was nice. Mm-hmm. We go inside to check in. They got these little cups, the little barrel cups that he was taking pictures of. Already set out for us. Had the little barrel of rum so we can, add as much alcohol as we wanted to it. They have fruit punch in the cup, but we can add the alcohol to it. It was a really nice. The lady was ready for us. Our room was ready. They sent her to, Mr. and Mrs. Cooper. We went ahead and upgraded you, no extra cost to you. Upgraded your room, and I'm like, oh, I love y'all already. Yes.
They upgraded
our room, please. Upgrade it, please. So
upgraded to a suite.
Yeah.
Because we had the ocean view room. It wasn't a suite though. You know what I'm saying? But we had the little splash pool that you can get into in the room. And we could see the ocean from the room. Well, they upgraded our shit. We don't know exactly why. We got speculations. We've done a lot of Four Seasons stays.
And we've been upgraded before, but this was the first time we've been upgraded for
free. We got upgraded in Vegas Four Seasons, but we had to pay a little extra for that, for the suite. You know what I'm saying? But this one, they upgraded us for free.
And so I assume it's because it's their low season. They're probably trying to keep certain buildings down. But also because we were staying for so long.
We were staying for a while, yeah.
Yeah. And I do feel like that plays a part. Like, if they see that, okay, we're going to have them here for a while, they're going to be spending money. So how about we go ahead and just upgrade their room, give them a little bit more, to make them feel a little better, make them want to spend more money. And it worked. Mm-hmm. It worked. So we go up, we check our room out. It's beautiful.
The room was beautiful.
It's beautiful. There's a video. He'll probably insert a video on here. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll do. I'm gonna do all that.
Yeah. So, but the room was beautiful. What did we do after first day? Oh, we were hungry.
We went to Half Shell. Yeah.
Yeah, we were hungry. So we go downstairs. We ask. They toss us on a golf cart. We met this guy named Chavez.
Hold on, before we talk about the room. We had two bathrooms in the suite, comprised of two bathrooms. We had a living room, a bedroom. I had the little bathroom. She had the big master bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
We could have shared.
we had the balcony with a splash pool. It was a nice long balcony. We had lawn chairs on the Joan, a motherfucking little couch, whatever you would describe the shit.
Yeah.
And the view.
The pool and the ocean.
We had a pool down there that you can overlook. That was the co-op pool with the adults and children. So they had three different types of pools there. You got the children pool. You got the pool where adults and children can play in and swim in. And then you had a strictly adult pool, which I love, that they had all those options. But then you can see the ocean from the room, so you just wake up, see palm trees in the ocean, but y'all gonna see all that shit. I don't need to say it because I'm gonna edit the shit out of this, so. Yeah. But we was hungry because we got there about 3. We ain't eat all day, did we?
Nope.
We woke up at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
3:30 in the morning.
We didn't have the chance to eat, and all we did, and then our our layover time was literally just an hour.
Yeah.
Thankfully, our gates were close to each other, but we only had an hour, so we only had just enough time to get a little drink at the airport, and then we got back on the plane.
That's our tradition. We try to go to a bar in the airport. I love the airport. She don't really care for the airport. I love being at the airport.
If I could
going, I don't care about the airport coming back home. I love the airport going. You know what I'm saying?
If it was up to me, we wake up, shower, get dressed to leave, walk out the door, and end up exactly where we going. If it was up to me.
Me, I like the whole process.
I hate it.
I like the Uber ride to the airport, checking the bags, boom. But I prefer it to be a little later in the morning, definitely the morning. But when the bars and shit open, because the bars typically don't open till 6:30 or 7 in the morning.
They don't start serving
No, they don't start serving drinks.
Until...
I want to be at 7 in the morning. I want to be at the bar in the airport, getting us a drink, toasting, getting ready to go have... I'm setting the tone for our trip and our time at our... That's how I look at it, like, this is setting the tone. We already getting this tone set in the airport. So when we get there, we already running. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what my thought. I'm already in a mode. So... we ain't eat. Yeah, we woke up at 3 in the morning because we had to be in the Uber by 4 in the morning because our flight was taking off at 6:30 in the morning. So we had to be at the airport at 4:30 in the morning in DC. So we ain't eat all day. You know what I'm saying? So we get there, we get hungry.
So we go right down to Half Shell.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. They gave us a little ride. One of the guys, so he was working like the bellman table, but apparently he just he all over the place. But his name is Chavez. Very nice guy.
Y'all gonna
Very nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was great. He was great
yeah.
the whole time we was there. He's amazing.
Yeah, very nice guy. So he gave us a ride down there. We got ourselves a little drink. We got ourselves a seat at the bar. It wasn't like no real bar. It's like a bar overlooking the beach. And ordered some food. Now, I got the jerk chicken, which was just like a little kebab. It was like a jerk chicken kebab. And you got the...
fish tacos.
Fish tacos.
Fried
and then we
fish.
got some drinks. My first drink was nasty, so I gave it to Wes. And my second drink was nasty, so I didn't drink it. You liked your drink.
I like my drink.
And you ain't like
I ain't care for a drink, but I drank the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I can drink, so.
Yeah.
I'm there to get a little tipsy anyway. I'm trying to get into the most. I'm like, man, we in paradise.
But you loved your,
Oh, them fish tacos. Some of the
They were
best fish
good.
tacos. I like fish tacos. A lot of places make good fish tacos. I will say that.
Yeah.
So I ain't going to say that's a hard thing to find personally. Locally, you can find good fish tacos. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Honestly.
the biggest thing is that they're a little stingy with the fish.
Yeah.
But your fish tacos was loaded.
No,
with
it was
fish.
loaded with fish. Crispy.
And it was really good.
God damn, this shit was good.
It was really
We
good.
had the bar. We sitting at the bar facing the ocean.
It was still raining, but it was. This is kind of what made us start feeling better about this whole raining stuff, because as we're sitting there, it's raining, but then it'll stop, then it'll rain, then it'll stop. You can see the clouds blowing away. So I'm just kind of like, it might clear up. We might not have to deal with this anymore, and we didn't. But so it's just like, but according to the weatherman, it was supposed to rain for like the next 3 days. But we didn't get any more rain after that. After the sun went down, we didn't get any more rain. But we're sitting there. I had gotten the jerk chicken kebab. My rice was delicious. My salad, I didn't like the dressing. You had some sweet potato fries with yours, and those sweet potato fries were delicious.
Good as fuck. Because I get sweet potato fries from Bus Boys. That's like the only place. These don't smash. They're all right. Like I like the.
I like
Bus Boys.
Frozen potato fries.
Right, so yeah.
Those fries we had, those sweet potato fries we had at Four Seasons was fresh. They looked like homemade.
It was crispy. Them joints was good as fuck.
They was real good.
It was
oh
good.
My gosh, they were so good.
That was good.
But I got, but I had like some rice. The rice was real good. I tore that rice up. My jerk chicken was good, but this is my problem, is that they had, it wasn't like jerk like how I like jerk. It had like some tomato sauce on it, and that was supposed to be like the jerk sauce.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a big fan of having like tomato saucy stuff all on my food like that. But it wasn't bad. It was good. It just wasn't as good as his fish. Your fish was
Oh, you felt like
great.
mine was better than
Yeah, I felt like your food was
that shit was. I wanted to go back, but it was just like so many different things. I didn't want to keep going. I wanted to go back. I ain't gonna lie, at least one more time to get them goddamn tacos.
This is the
just didn't
problem.
fit into the schedule.
This is the problem. When we were ready to go, we had to walk in the rain because we got to ride down there, but nobody was coming to pick us back up.
Yeah, because it was you told me it was a golf cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, we rolling like in the golf cart. There, the dude drove us in the golf cart there. Chavez. Is that how you pronounce his name? Chavez. It's like the Spanish Chavez, but he was Anguillian. He was a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, we drove us there, but we ain't had no way to get back. So
We had to walk.
but the thing is, it's all on the resort. Just a pretty big resort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how big it is compared to the average resort. Because I never really stayed on resorts before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This might be my first resort. I don't know. Well, Vegas,
That
I
was,
don't know if I count that.
but
It's
that
like a
is
baby
considered
resort.
a resort.
Resort?
But yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't like real big because it's like the high.
It's more so to build everything in a building.
Yeah.
This y'all
Was
is
spread out.
Yeah, this joint is take up a lot of.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it was, but nonetheless, I mean, like the walk wasn't long, but it was raining on us.
But it was cool. I liked it though. I liked the walk back because it was just like, let's walk
We
back.
got a chance to kind of see because they had like a bunch of like little villas and everything.
You
We
can
saw
rent villas.
How like if we would have got a villa, we would have had our own golf cart and we could have been riding around.
They give you a golf
and not
cart with the
need it.
villa. Yeah.
But we not there yet.
Yeah, we building up. It's a couple things we still building up too.
But that's why we ain't go back because we would have been.
Nah,
walking.
that ain't why we ain't go back.
That's
though.
why we ain't go back.
Nah, we would have went back. If I wanted to go back, our asses would have went back because I wanted the tacos. Would you gonna say no?
If you wanted those tacos, then why ain't we go back?
Because it just never fit in the schedule. It wasn't because of that. Because the weather was nice every day after that first day.
The weather was hot
It was
every
hot.
day after that.
But we ain't worried about that.
So
We're in the
anyways,
Caribbean.
so we walk back and we go up to our room, we chilling, drinking, listening to music. Somebody told us that they have like a band. Was that night? Yeah, that was that night.
First night,
They had a
Wednesday, yeah.
band, like a live band playing down at the Sunset Lounge, which is also another restaurant. It's a bar and a restaurant. So then we go down there, drinking. I ordered some sushi. I was being a pig. I ain't even finish it. I feel like I wasted so much money down there ordering stuff and not finishing it. I did it a lot. It was a lot of food that I ordered that I probably only ate. That
That's
burger.
what you do, though. That's what you do. That's
I
what
know.
you do.
But it was different down there. 'cause
But
it
you
was
know,
a
I
long
accept
run.
it. I mean, we can do what the fuck we want. You order something, you eat 10% of it. Fuck it.
But we're down there, we having a good time, drinking. He was drinking. I don't even think I got anything to drink. I don't even think I got anything to drink.
So you typically, whenever I typically get a drink, you will typically get one.
But I didn't get one when we were at that place. Because I kind of felt like I was kind of done. You know what I mean? I was kind of done. But anyways, we're there, live band. They playing good music. We standing up dancing. That's when we had
That
the
shit
little
was fun.
situation occur.
Yeah, cause the dude, I sat there, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? The dude, they was rocking too. They was playing they was like a cover band, playing different people's songs. They sounded so good. Then at one point, you know what I'm saying? We sat in the front because that was like one of the seats that was available.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude came around. He crept up on me. He came out of
put the
nowhere.
mic in front of your face. You had to say, "Hey."
Yeah, he was like, say, "Ew." They put the mic in my I was like, "Ew." You know, I'm just in the vibe. I'm rocking out and out. So I'm just like, and then after he done, he was like, "Yeah, we got to sing in here." I can't sing more for lick, but I was on beat part, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, everybody was clapping and shit. I was like, yeah, I'm doing all this shit. I'm like, I'm just bringing the energy. I'm just trying to be energetic, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just in a mental space like I'm in paradise, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the Four Seasons, Anguilla. I'm black. I'm a nigga. Anytime we do shit like this, I never lose sight of where I came from. So I'm not just there just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm there like, man, we gonna have a blast. And then, at some point, we get up dancing.
What song was that came on? It's not. I want to say It's Getting Hot in Here, but I don't think that was the song. It was a black song though.
I know they sang it wasn't the Beyonce joint, was it? When they
No,
came on?
it was not.
That.
It was a black.
I ain't like that's the one song I didn't like that they covered. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what you thought about it. We ain't talking about that.
I'm not a fan of that album, so I didn't like it. But it was a black rap song.
I don't remember what song it was.
I want to say It's Getting Hot in Here. No, apple bottom, like got that apple bottom jeans.
It was that?
Boots with the fur, yes,
okay.
That song. And we standing up, we dancing. Next thing I know, I look over at him. His eyes all wide, cause it's these two little white bitches standing there next to him, smiling at him like, "Come on, dance with us." And he just standing there like looking at me. Mind you, no, you tell him because I didn't know how it started off.
Yeah, basically we up dancing. Was you? Cause you was up too, right?
Yeah, I was up.
So I'm dancing. I'm just rocking whatever song they was playing. I don't remember what song it was. And I felt the top of my shoulder. And they was like, you know, you might tap somebody if you're in the club. You know, if you're in the club, you tap somebody, you might see them party. Cause I was partying. I personally think it stemmed from
these girls came
the
from
energy.
all the way across the damn floor.
It wasn't that far.
They was far enough.
It wasn't that far.
They had to walk past a whole bunch of other people before they got to you.
They had to walk, but it wasn't that far because they was like sitting like right over there. And, you know, I felt like it was I personally feel like it was from the energy when the dude put the mic to me and was like
that
singing.
Happened a long time ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that
I bought
a
it.
Big old long
but
time.
I think that's what kind of spurned it. You know what I'm saying? Energy. I mean, it was. I'm not. I think they probably had their eyes on me from then. Because, you know, I'm a nigga at the joke. We one of the few black people at that it was a lot of black people there throughout the week.
They worked there.
No, I'm talking about like people throughout the week. They was coming and going.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people probably stayed like a night or two, bounce or something.
They
They probably was
there.
at St. Martin, probably came over for, you know what I'm saying, which was probably super cool. I don't know, but it was rotating faces. But it was I saw a lot of black people throughout our week there. But at this show, the little nighttime little party they had with the live band, it wasn't that many black people at that joint. So I think, you know what I'm saying, I'm partying, I feel like I'm bringing a little energy. They probably had their eyes on me from when I sang the little, whatever the fuck the dude had me saying.
Right before these girls came over, our little waiter come over, he talking about, yeah, how old are you? You look so young. You look like you 23, 24.
He's like, man, I'm going to be y'all best friend. I'm going to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? He talking about, so did we tell him it was my birthday week? Is that why he asked? Well, he was like, how old are you? I don't know how the age came up.
He just randomly asked because I was slightly like, you're not supposed to be asking nobody how old they are.
He said, how old, you know. I think, did you tell him to guess? Or something? What made him guess?
I didn't even answer. I wasn't gonna say. You was entertaining.
Oh, you ain't never entertained. Oh,
he
ended up guessing.
He asked me how old I was, and I told him. But
the nigga said 23. He said, "I'm gonna guess you about 23." I'm 23? Like, all right, this nigga. I know I look a little younger than my age. But I know I don't look 23. Like, get the fuck out of here. But then I looked back at it though. When I told him my age, he was like,
looked older.
When I look back at it, he might have thought because he looked older than what he was.
He ain't look like old. 19.
He ain't look old, but if I had to, he looked like he was about 23, 24.
Yeah.
But he was only 19. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Serving alcohol.
Yeah, serving alcohol, yeah.
But we weren't technically in a different country, so
yeah, that
ain't none of our business. But yeah, so these little white girls come over, tap him on the shoulder, and then start, shimmying.
I'm going to tell you, for a split second, I started shimmying with them. For a split second, I did.
Was that when I looked over? Did I look over and see that?
You might have, I don't know. But I had to, catch myself because my first thought was, let me see how she reacted to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I stopped. Because I was like, because it's like we in Four Seasons. You know what I'm saying? Two white chicks tapped me dancing. Hey, yeah. Because whatever I was doing, they kind of was mimicking me. Because I'm like, I'm doing something. So they taught me like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. And then they taught me like, yeah. Come on, almost like they wanted me to join in with them or they wanted to join in with me. So I did it for a split second, like, yeah. Then I stopped. I was like, oh shit, hold on. Let me look at my baby. And my baby looked, and she looked at me like, what the fuck is going on?
I looked at him, and I looked
I was
over
like,
at
let me
those
step
white
away from
girls,
this
and they
white
looking
guy.
at me with their eyes all wide too. And I look back at him like, did I miss something? And he said, oh, I'm about to sit down. And he just go and he sit down, and those white girls,
I came over to you.
Well,
I came over to you.
You shimmied over to me.
I'm like, let me shimmy, yo. Let me let these motherfuckers know who I'm with. You know what I'm saying?
But those two little white girls, they stood there for a while dancing like they expected you to come back.
Oh, for real? They hung around? Because
Yeah.
I ain't paid them no more attention after that. Once I went over to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. So I ain't know they really hung around or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you, I didn't necessarily expect you to react like that. I ain't have a problem with nothing the way you reacted because I'm rocking with you, period. But for some reason, I thought you probably was gonna be cool with it. I don't know why. I just thought you was gonna be cool with it. Like, we just partying, we having fun. I thought that, but yeah, you was on something. You wasn't playing at all.
If it ain't your mama, your grandmama, or your sister, you don't need to be dancing with them. You don't need to be dancing with them.
I get it. That's it.
So, and I didn't even know that they touched you.
Yeah, the chick, one of them.
I probably would have been like, don't be putting your hands on my man. Like, I didn't even see that part. I just see them. I'm looking like, what is this? But I didn't even say anything. I didn't say anything. I ain't say
But
nothing.
I know you, so you ain't got to say nothing.
You're right.
I know you, so you ain't got to say nothing.
I'm like, I didn't even see those white girls come over. It's like I look over, and next thing I know, they standing over this shit. I'm like, all right now. I'm sure y'all little white girls is used to some black guys interested in y'all little high school or wherever y'all from. But take that little flat-chested shit away from me. But anyways, so that was real funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually they walked away, and then the band went on a break. But they gave us their name so we can make a request for a song. So I made a request.
Tell me how you made the request.
I had to send it as a message on Instagram. But I did it. And did they play my song?
No, but I can't. I don't imagine they know every song either. Though. I don't think it was nothing personal.
They knew all those little white songs that all these little white girls requested.
But they don't know every song. You know what I'm saying? So you can't assume they know whatever song you like or I like. So I think if they knew the song, they'd have played it because it's a good song. But,
So I was very unhappy.
So I don't think it was nothing. It wasn't nothing personal.
I
ain't know the song.
I took it personal. I'm like, damn. Like, you didn't play my song. We sitting up in the front. We giving y'all tip money.
What if you was up there singing and somebody be like, "Oh, play, such and such by Red Hot Chili Peppers."
I get on the mic and be like, "Yeah, I know Charlie asked for us to play this song, but I'm sorry, my dude, I don't know it. Okay. But I'm gonna play what I do know." Okay. And I would have played one of the other songs.
So they should acknowledge it, really. Yep. Okay. I mean, I ain't know you.
They just completely just played me out, and I felt.
But we left before they finished, right?
I mean, it was like we left during it. They weren't even doing requests when we left. We stayed long enough until they stopped calling out people's names and doing their requests. They just started playing whatever they wanted to play. Oh. At that point, my feelings was hurt, and I wanted to leave. So we left, and that was our first night.